my goodness, the world's gonna end, Chicken Little, sky's falling, everybody's job is gone. I had a friend say, dude, the sun's gonna come up tomorrow, like it's gonna be fine. But that's true. However, we've seen historically that like industries do die. No, you're gonna be fine. There's no risk whatsoever. Bury your head in the sand. I don't like the way this conversation's manifesting, by the way. It's very polarized. Will AI replace me? I don't like the way this conversation's manifesting, by the way. It's very polarized. On one hand, you're like, oh my goodness, the world's gonna end, Chicken Little, sky's falling, everybody's job is gone. And then on the other end is, no, you're gonna be fine. There's no risk whatsoever. Bury your head in the sand. I'm in the middle. You know, and one of the things I've been put in check a little bit because maybe I veer a little Chicken Little, but I'm more moderate. I had a friend say, dude, the sun's going to come up tomorrow. Like, it's going to be fine. But that's true. However, we've seen historically that, like, industries do die. You know what I mean? The assembly line killed massive industries and jobs, and then those people had to adjust. And so that's the narrative that I think is taking place here. It used to be that everything that you would buy, quite literally everything that you would buy, was created by an artisan. And that artisan was very heavily paid. Here I have my coffee cup, okay? And this coffee cup, if you go far enough back in history, had to have been created by hand by a skilled artisan who developed this trade over time and was able to feed his or her family, creating one coffee cup at a time. And then humanity figured out the assembly line. This is not a glitch. I'm interrupting the video you're watching because I want to remind you that we provide done-for-you Google Ads services. We're the #1 ranked Google Ads agency on the planet with almost $100 million in ad spend under management. If you're an entrepreneur, business owner, C-level exec, director of marketing, and you're managing your own Google Ads, I think that's a massively inefficient use of your time. As a matter of fact, in my experience, within 90 days, we're able to optimize existing campaigns to a point to where we're paying for ourselves. We move from being a cost center to a profit center, and I want to put my time and my money where my mouth is. If you're spending $10,000 a month or more in Google Ads, I want to offer you a free, no obligation action plan. A high-level member of my team, one of our strategists, will look at your account, open the hood, and do a full diagnostic and explain everything that we would recommend that you change in order to optimize your campaigns. You can take that, do it yourself, you can hand it to an internal member of your team, or in an ideal world, you can hire us. I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. Please go to sol8.com. That's SOL, the number 8.com. Request your free action plan. Until then, back to your regularly scheduled program. And then the artisan's job got commoditized to a pretty significant degree because you had, the specialization of, each of the elements of the coffee cup, and the artisan was able to keep up from a manufacturing standpoint. And so the assembly line commoditized the value of the artisan. Well, and then from the assembly line came the manufacturing plant, which actually commoditized the value of the person on the assembly line. And the manufacturing plant, there still needed people, but you needed one person for every 25 to monitor the machine. So what I would tell you is pay attention to your industry. If you're a graphic designer right now, I'd be worried. I don't think your job is going away, but I think the state and nature of your job is in jeopardy. It's true for me. I own a Google Ads agency. We manage ad campaigns that I'm seeing computers starting to manage pretty well. So I think what ends up happening for me is on a long enough timeline, we're actually not managing campaigns. Our core job becomes reporting. It becomes the what is, the input, and then making sure that the AI can always see the output, which is actually a really, really hard job. Might be harder than what we're doing now, but I have to have that on the horizon. Because we're talking about AI, what we need to do first is define terms. I think that might be the most important exercise of today's talk, to be honest with you, because AI, for me anyway, and you maybe are smarter or better educated or actually went to college, it's something of an intangible concept. Like I understand artificial intelligence,